Hi, this is Avipsha and you're watching me on Desi Martini, and today we are at the HT Imagine Fest and we have none other than Mr. Ramesh Sippy with us, and we have managed to grab some time to have a very quick chat with him. So sir, first of all, welcome to Desi Martini.
Thank you. Hello and hi everyone.
Okay. So sir, we would first like to know you came here, like when was the last time you came to Delhi?
Oh, I think last month.
Okay. So, okay, great. So, sir, how do you like the fest? How did you like the vibe of the place?
I haven't seen enough of it, but as we entered and I saw to my left a lot of lovely paintings and some books along the way. So I can see that art and literature is all over. So it's a festival of something that everyone would love to come and, I mean, at least the people with a thirst for knowledge and art would definitely like to be a part of it and seek what they're looking for.
So, sir, you just had a talk, and as usual, there was a lot of talk about Sholay because we as Indians and Bollywood lovers will never get over that film. So, sir, does it really surprise you that it came out in '75? And still people are equally mad about the film? Like when you were doing this film, did this thought like cross your mind?
Of course not.
No.
We knew we had made a very good film. And when it was released, in spite of the controversies that surrounded it, it soon became, it caught fire and it became a rage all over the country. People were fascinated with its lines, with its performances, and with the action, with the sound and picture quality, and everything about the film was a kind of an eye-opener for everyone that this quality of film could be produced in India, and I felt proud of being the man to have done it. So, sometime, of course, for some time, that is what was, we weren't thinking of anything else. But that the film went on, and every show was full. And then it just gathered a momentum of its own and kept going. And as it kept going, it grew. In those days, there was no social media, there was no Facebook or Instagram or anything of that sort. But stories circulated on the available media, on the radio, on through the papers and magazines. People kept talking about Sholay, and people at parties would not just the songs, they would be repeating the lines of Sholay, and they would include it. Then it started to become more like folklore, and it was used in jokes, and so with time it has taken a life entirely its own. And believe me, I don't have anything to do with that part of it. It belongs to the people. They have created this Sholay that lives today. I directed the original Sholay, yes, and a lot of the qualities of that film and attributes of that film are responsible for what has happened today. But this is entirely the people's doing, their own, and of course the ad people who everything they did, they'd say, what else, how else can we make this product sell? Use something from Sholay. So another ad around Sholay would come up, and so every field, whether it was advertising, whether it was just any talk on television or on the radio, there was nothing. But Sholay would always enter. The politicians started using it. Even the recent elections, as you know, it's been used. So what? It's got a life of its own. I don't put those things in. I mean, it happens.
So, sir, if I may ask you, when was the last time you watched Sholay? How long has it been?
In 2000.
In 2000.
25th year.
Okay. So, do you ever look back and think that, like, I'm sure you have evolved and you have seen more films, you have made more films. Do you ever have this feeling that if I could make Sholay again, which should, of course, nobody can make Sholay again because that happened, I guess, as you said. So, do you look back and,
I made it.
of course, sir.
Nobody else made it.
Of course,
But
sir.
the happening is what we're talking about.
Yes, of
The
course.
happening is that people are still talking about. That
So, would you do
is
anything
because
different?
it's become a phenomenon. And as they say, phenomenons cannot be explained. Phenomenons cannot be put on paper. Phenomenons happen. That phenomenon has happened. That is Sholay. That's why people still talk about it.
So, sir, do you ever look back and think that I could have done it differently, or you're just like
Why would I like to make it differently?
anything, nothing?
I like to make every film different to the one I've made before. That's been my, and that's enough. That's why Sholay happened, and that's why the other films happened. But I cannot decide now I must make another Sholay.
No, of course not.
Then I'll go all the way down because what you think and what you create and what you do at that time takes a life of its own. All the energies that go into it, the passion that goes into it, creates a whole life which so many people have contributed in creating. So that's exactly what it is. And why make it? And why make it again and do what with it? So I'll have to find today the actors who will be able to do it. I'll have to find fresh locations. Why? I've done it. And somewhere at the end of it, they'll still say, "Oh, but it's not like that one." So why not put my energies into something else? That's it. I'd rather do that.
So, sir, coming back to the present times a little bit, are there any trends in Bollywood currently that you feel genuinely proud about? Like, you're glad that Bollywood is going in this direction?
I'm always proud of Bollywood. I think every time people tend to say, the naysayers and the critics keep saying Bollywood is over, it needs to reinvent itself. It's true. But that in any field, you always need to reinvent. And Bollywood will always reinvent itself. Maybe I won't be there, but somebody will be reinventing it. I will try. I would rather go and make a web series today, like I shifted from the big screen to the small screen. Maybe I'd like to go and make a web series, and then try to make it very differently from what's being made, and try and that's something that would excite me, and I might do it. So, but why would I make Sholay again?
Doesn't make sense, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, also like, are there any few films like in the recent past that you have seen that really that really had an impact on you?
Lots of films.
Okay, so which was the recent
I
one,
won't
the last
name
one?
them because I will always forget some names who are very important and were doing damn good work, and it would hurt them if I didn't mention them too. So all I'll say, there are a few really good makers even today, and there will continue to come a great set of makers all the time. I wish them all luck, and I'm sure they'll keep filling Bollywood with great films, and we'll all love them. I'll watch at home, enjoy them, and say, great. Okay, so let's wish Desi Martini and all its viewers a great year ahead.
Thank you so much, sir.